screen of his BlackBerry bold, indicating the phone was receiving a strong signal from a local wireless carrier. Good, good. But where were the 4 white dots indicating a connection to the BlackBerry network? Or the red flashing light announcing the arrival of emails in his inbox? Balsillie clicked the envelope icon on his screen to see if his inbox was filling up. Nothing. No new emails? After so many hours? Impossible. He closed his eyes. Shortly before the most important sales pitch of the year, the turnaround moment the company needed to bounce back, the product he was championing wasn't working. Slough, a town 20 miles west of London, England, has been little more than a historical footnote since its founding. It first enjoyed celebrity with British aristocracy in the 1660s as a resting place on the road to the therapeutic waters in Bath. In the 1930s, the landscape was so fouled by smokestack factories that poet John Betjeman called for bombs to blow the town to smithereens. The BBC satire The Office gave the town another image problem in the early 2000s, choosing Slough, rhymes with now, as the setting for a fictional series about the comically dysfunctional branch of a paper merchant. On that October day in 2011, Slough would become the location of another corporate mishap. The problem began inside a nondescript gray office building. The squat facility was one of a handful of RIM's network operating centers that directed email and BBM traffic for 70 million BlackBerry users. The nerve center of the Slough operation was a windowless room that was kept refrigerator cold. Inside this brightly lit room, rows of gray steel cabinets hummed, firing millions of electronic messages every minute for customers in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. A sister center in Waterloo, Ontario, handled the Western Hemisphere. No other phone maker operated its own in-house network, a rapid, encrypted, and tightly sealed system ensuring reliable high-speed traffic. That's why President Barack Obama refused a Secret Service missive to yield his BlackBerry after he was elected in 2008. Kings and queens, sheikhs and business chieftains were equally addicted to their crackberries. Hours before Balsillie landed, the world's safest, most dependable wireless network responded to what should have been a minor problem. A server crashed. Normally, crashes aren't a big issue. The machines, computerized systems that briefly warehouse large packets of data, such as emails, are so crucial to BlackBerry's network that reserve servers are continually powered up for emergencies. Known as hot backups, these stand-in machines are a primed, well-fed Pony Express, ready and waiting to spring forth. RIM's recovery protocol was going according to plan within seconds of the Slough crash. The disabled server was shut off, and its stalled messages began switching over to the backup. Unfortunately, one component failed to do its job. A single router refused to route. The size of a suitcase, routers are computerized Rolodexes that store a database of Internet Protocol addresses to identify where incoming emails should be sent. When a new server takes over, routers are supposed to send waiting emails. Instead of sending addresses to the new server, the router, infected by an undetected software bug, instructed the disabled computer to restart, again and again and again. Before RIM's engineers knew what was happening, the two powerful machines were locked in a dangerous shoving match. The faulty router kept hammering the restart button on the disabled server, while the healthy machine fought back, attempting to regain control. When the slugfest was over minutes later, the servers had both been KO'd. The router was now lifeless. Not only had it stopped working, but its memory was wiped clean. It was 2 a.m. when Mike Lazaridis got the call. Research in Motion's founder was a quick draw on his BlackBerry, even when startled awake. This call was from an engineer from the control room of the Waterloo Network Operating Center, known internally as the NOC. After a short conversation, Lazaridis pulled himself from bed